Okay, hi guys, I think I'm live now. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please do let me know in the chat. Today will be the last session for the JEE revision as far as JEE 2026 is concerned. Please like the stream and please subscribe to our channel. We are planning to do these kind of streams more regularly in the coming days in the run up to JEE Advanced. So any like or any subscribe will really motivate us. So please do like and subscribe. We are also giving 3 free mocks completely in the latest pattern. You can just Google search Cracku JEE mock test and you will go to that particular page and it will have 3 mocks. All of them are in the latest pattern. These are in the pattern of Jan 2026 mains. So definitely do check them out. As your slot is coming closer, taking more mocks will always be beneficial. Let us look at the first question for today. We'll be solving 10 questions today. Good evening, Pradyumna. Good evening, Bhaskar Rao. Good to see you guys attend these classes regularly. Please do like the stream, guys. How many of you are using the question bank of Cracku? We have given 10,000 questions for JEE mains completely for free. You should definitely try to use them. All of them are in the latest pattern and those question banks will be very, very useful. All of them have detailed explanations also. So definitely do check it out. Let me know if anybody got this question. Put your answer in the chat. I'll start explaining in another 20 seconds. Okay, let us try to answer this question. Here we are told that A1, A2, A3, this is a geometric progression of increasing positive terms. The product of A2, A3 and A4 is given to be 64. In any geometric progression, when you are given the product of 3 consecutive terms, it is a very good indicator that we are getting some clue about the middle term, which is A3. For example, if you assume that the first term is A1, the second term is A2, the third term is A3, then we have A4 and then we have A5. All of these are going on. Because all of them are in a geometric progression, A2 into A4 will be equal to A3 whole square. So A2 into A3 into A4 is simply equal to A3 whole cube. This we are told is equal to 64. So the value of A3, which is the middle term, is equal to 4. Once you know that A3 is equal to 4, let us assume that the common ratio of this geometric progression be equal to R. So this is 4. The term before it will be 4 by R. The term before it will be 4 by R square. The term after it will be 4R and the term after it will be 4R square and so on. What are we next told? We are told that A1 plus A3 plus A5 is 813 divided by 7. A1 is 4 by R square. A3 is 4 and A5 is 4R square. This is equal to 813 divided by 7 or 4 by R square plus 4R square is equal to 813 divided by 7 minus 4. This is equal to 785 by 7. If you multiply the entire equation with 7r square, we are going to get a quadratic equation which is 28r to the power 4 minus 785 r square plus 28 is equal to 0. We know that 28 square is equal to 784. So we can factorize this quadratic equation as 28r to the power 4 minus 784 r square minus r square plus 28 is equal to 0, or 28 r square minus 1 into r square minus 28 is equal to 0. So r square is either equal to 1 by 28 or r square is equal to 28. We are told that this is a increasing geometric progression, so the common ratio will be greater than 1. So r square will be equal to 28, r square will not be equal to 1 by 28. What are we required to calculate? We are required to calculate the sum of a3, a5 and a7. a3 is 4, a5 is 4r square, a7 will be 4r to the power 4. And their sum will be 4 into 1 plus r square plus r to the power 4. This is 4 into 1 plus 28 plus, if r square is 28, r to the power 4 will be 784. This is equal to 4 into 813, which is 3252. This is the answer. So if you are looking at the correct answer, it will be option D. Let us now look at the next question. Try to solve this. You will have around 2 minutes for this. This is a slightly tough question, but try to solve it. Rajesh is saying these sessions are really helpful. Need sessions for physics and chemistry. Yeah, man, physics and chemistry sessions also will be doing it in the coming days. Please do like the stream and please do subscribe to this channel. Okay, let us try to answer this question, guys. In this question, we are told that a1 is equal to 1 and the value of a of n plus 1 is 1 by 2 into an plus n square minus 2n minus 1 divided by n square into n plus 1 whole square. We are required to calculate the sum till infinity of an minus 2 by n square. If you are looking at this expression an minus 2 by n square, it seems slightly odd. But let us try to simplify whatever information we have about a of n plus 1. This is an divided by 2 plus this is n square minus 2n minus 1 divided by n square into n plus 1 whole square. So we have n square minus 2n minus 1 and we have n plus 1 whole square in the denominator. So we'll write n square minus 2n minus 1 as 2n square minus n square plus 2n plus 1. Why are we writing it like that? Because in the denominator you can see n plus 1 whole square and you can see n square. So I would want to express the numerator also as something in terms of n plus 1 whole square and n square. So n square minus 2n minus 1 is equal to 2n square minus n square plus 2n plus 1. This is simply equal to n plus 1 whole square. So the right hand side is equal to an by 2 plus 2n square minus n plus 1 whole square divided by n square into n plus 1 whole square. So the right hand side is equal to an by 2 plus 2 by n plus 1 whole square minus 1 by n square. This is the value of a of n plus 1. Now if you see the expression that is given, this is an minus 2 by n square. So an plus 1 minus 2 by n plus 1 whole square is equal to an by 2 minus 1 by n square. This part is equal to 1 by 2 into an minus 2 by n square. So if you are looking at it, this is a of n plus 1 minus 2 by n plus 1 whole square is 1 by 2 into a of n minus 2 by n square. So for example, if we are assuming that b of n is equal to a of n minus 2 by n square, and we are asked to calculate the value of this expression till infinity, that is we are required to calculate b1 plus b2 plus dot 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 till b100 plus dot 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 till infinity. What we have over here is b of n plus 1 is equal to, this is b of n divided by 2. So these terms are in a geometric progression. It is a decreasing geometric progression with a common ratio of 1 by 2. What is the value of b of 1? b of 1 is a1 minus 2 by 1. And the value of a1 is given to us, a1 is equal to 1. So b1 is equal to 1 minus 2, which is equal to minus 1. So b2 will be equal to minus 1 by 2. b3 is equal to minus 1 by 4, and so on. And the sum of all of them will be minus 1, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 4, minus 1 by 8, minus dot 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 till infinity. This will equal minus 2. So the absolute value of this expression, which is what we are required to calculate, is equal to 2. That will be the answer for this question. Let us now look at the next question. If you are able to solve it, please do let me know in the chat. This is not a very difficult question. This, I think you will be able to solve it. Pradyumna got the correct answer. Well done, Pradyumna. This is not a difficult question, guys. Try to solve it and let me know in the chat if you got the question correct. Please do like this stream, guys. We have 10 people watching and only 8 likes. Okay, let us try to answer this question. In this question, we are given a expression and we are asked to calculate its sum. The first term seems odd. It is 6 divided by 3 to the power 26. From the second term, we can find a progression. We have 10 into 1 divided by 3 to the power 25. In the next case, the denominator is 3 to the power 24. In the next term, the denominator is 3 to the power 23 and so on. So the denominator is decreasing by 3. And what is happening to the numerator? Here it is 1, then 10 into 2, then 10 into 2 square and so on, 10 into 2 to the power 24. So the numerator is increasing by 2. So if you're looking at each of the consecutive terms, the numerator is getting multiplied by 2 and the denominator is getting divided by 3. Or basically every term is increasing by 6 times from the earlier term. If you're looking at this term divided by this term, if this is x and if this is y, x by y is equal to 6. Because this is 3 to the power 24, this is 3 to the power 25 in the denominator and we have 2. Similarly, if this is z, z divided by x is also equal to 6. So this is basically a geometric progression. Another way to look at it is, if you're assuming that the series is s, the first term is 6 divided by 3 to the power 26. And the second term is 10 into 1 divided by 3 to the power 25. The next term is 10 into 2 divided by 3 to the power 24. The next term is 10 into 2 square divided by 3 to the power 23 and so on. And the last term is 10 into 2 to the power 24 divided by 3. So if you are ignoring the first term, if you are just adding the first term as it is, leaving it alone, and from the second term you are taking 10 divided by 3 to the power 25 common. This will have 1. From this term, we are going to get 6. From this term, if you are taking 10 divided by 3 to the power 25 common, you are going to get 2 square into 3 square, which is 36, which is 6 square, and plus dot dot dot. From the last term, we are going to get 2 to the power 24 into 3 to the power 24 common. This is basically 6 to the power 24. This is a simple geometric progression. It has 25 terms. The first term is 1 and the common ratio is 6. So this sum is equal to 6 divided by 3 to the power 26 plus 10 divided by 3 to the power 25 into 6 to the power 25 minus 1 divided by 6 minus 1. This is 6 is basically you can write it as 2 into 3. So this is 2 divided by 3 to the power 25 into 10 divided by 3 to the power 25 into 6 to the power 25 minus 1 divided by 5. This is basically 2. And this is plus. So what we are left with is 2 divided by 3 to the power 25 plus 2 into 6 to the power 25 divided by 3 to the power 25 minus 2 divided by 3 to the power 25. You cancel this, you cancel this. What we are left with is 2 into 2 to the power 25. This is 2 to the power 26. So the answer for this question is 2 to the power 26, which is option D. Let us look at the next question. This also is a easy question. Try to solve it, guys. Pradyumna got it correct. Well done, Pradyumna. I think Brain Rot also got it correct. Please do subscribe to the channel, guys. We have 115 subscribers. Let us get another 10 subscribers. Okay. In this question, the least value of cos square theta minus 6 sin theta cos theta plus 3 sin square theta plus 2 is asked. Whenever you see 6 sin theta into cos theta, whenever you are seeing the product of sin theta into cos theta, you should always think of the formula sin 2 theta, because sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. This is basically minus 3 sin 2 theta. We also know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So cos square theta plus 3 sin square theta will be equal to 1 plus 2 sin square theta. This is the value of cos square theta plus 3 sin square theta. We have minus 6 sin theta cos theta, so that is minus 3 sin 2 theta, and we have a plus 2. So this is the given expression. Now we also know that cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So 2 sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. So this is 1 plus 1 minus cos 2 theta minus 3 sin 2 theta plus 2. Or the given expression is equal to 4 minus cos 2 theta plus 3 sin 2 theta. We are required to calculate the least value of this expression. If you are able to calculate the maximum value of this expression inside the bracket, we can easily calculate the least value of 4 minus that. Now we know that if you are given a sin theta plus b cos theta, the value of this expression always lies between minus of square root a square plus b square to square root of a square plus b square. So in this particular case, cos 2 theta plus 3 sin 2 theta, this will always lie between minus of square root of 10 to plus of square root of 10. So the minimum value of the number of that expression in the bracket is minus square root of 10. Maximum value is plus square root of 10. So the minimum value of 4 minus that will be 4 minus square root of 10. So the answer for this particular question will be option A, which is 4 minus square root of 10. Let us now look at the next question. We have compiled excellent resources where we have the entire formulas for JEE. You have to just Google search this particular term to go to that particular page. Just go to Google and search Cracku JEE formulas PDF. If you search this on Google, you'll go to a page which will look something like this. Here you have the PDFs for physics, you have the PDF for chemistry, you have the PDF for maths. Each of this PDF is over 150 pages long. It will give you a comprehensive formulas needed for JEE. You will get a handbook which is similar to this. This is the handbook for physics. It is 168 pages long. It contains all the important formulas in each of the chapters. Definitely do download it. This is the next question, guys. Try to solve it. Pradyumna says I differentiated. Yeah, I think that also should be fine. Mr. Gameri and Shankar Sahaj also got it correct. Well done, guys. Okay, guys, let us try to solve this. I think Shankar, Pradyumna, Bhaskar, all three of you got it correct. Brain rot, check once again. I don't think your answer is correct. Let us try to solve it. In this question, we are asked to calculate the sum of all values of theta between 0 and 2 pi, satisfying 2 sin square theta is equal to cos 2 theta and 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 sin theta. If you are looking at the first equation, we know that cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So the given equation which says that 2 sin square theta is equal to cos 2 theta would simply imply that 2 sin square theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta, or the value of 4 sin square theta is equal to 1, or sin square theta is equal to 1 by 4. So sin theta is either 1 by 2 or sin theta is minus 1 by 2. In addition to it, we also need to calculate the value that 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 sin theta. Now, if 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 sin theta, in this case sin theta cannot be equal to minus 1 by 2, because cos square theta cannot be negative. Cos square theta is a perfect square. 2 cos square theta also has to be positive. So sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 by 2, or cos square theta is 3 by 4, or cos theta is root 3 by 2, or minus root 3 by 2. Both of these are possible. So cos theta can be root 3 by 2 or minus root 3 by 2. Sin theta is equal to only 1 by 2. What are the values that theta can take? Theta can be either pi by 6, which is 30 degrees, or 5 pi by 6, which is 150 degrees. These are the two values that theta can take. In both of those cases, sin theta is 1 by 2. In one case, cos theta is root 3 by 2. In another case, it is minus root 3 by 2, and both are allowed. The sum of both of them will be equal to pi. So the sum of all the values of theta for which this equation is satisfied is pi. So the answer for this question is option C, which is equal to pi. Pradyumna is saying second equation is not needed. I think second equation is needed. Otherwise, sin theta can be even minus 1 by 2. then you will be getting more answers. Okay, let us try to solve this question. In this question, we are told that the value of sine 70 degrees is cot 10 cot 70 minus 1 is. This is what we are required to calculate. What is given to us? We are given sine 70 into cot 10 into cot 70 minus 1. This is what is given to us. So this is sine 70 into cos 10 by sine 10. This is the value of cot 10 degrees into cos 70 by sine 70. This is the value of cot 70 minus 1. This is equal to sine 70 into cos 10 cos 70 minus sine 10 sine 70 whole divided by sine 10 sine 70. You can cancel one sine 70 outside and one sine 70 inside. This is of the form cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. We know that cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. So this is equal to cos of 10 plus 70, which is cos 80. So the given expression is cos 80 divided by sine 10. But what is cos 80? Cos 80 is equal to sine 10. So the given expression is sine 10 divided by sine 10, which is equal to 1. Remember that cos theta is equal to sine of 90 minus theta. So cos of 80 degrees is equal to sine of 10 degrees. Both of them cancel, and the required answer is option B, which is equal to 1. Okay guys, try to solve this question. Pradyumna, please check again. Okay. In this question, we are asked to calculate the number of solutions of the given equation. We have 4 sin square x minus 4 cos cube x plus 9 minus 4 cos x is equal to 0. Now we have cos cube x here, we have cos x here. So instead of having sin square x, let us convert this into cos square x. The equation we have is 4 sin square x minus 4 cos cube x plus 9 minus 4 cos x is equal to 0. 4 sin square x is 4 minus 4 cos square x. So 4 minus 4 cos square x minus 4 cos cube x plus 9 minus 4 cos x is equal to 0. So the equation we are going to get is 4 cos x plus 4 cos square x plus 4 cos cube x is equal to 13. Whenever you see this kind of an equation, you should immediately realize that cos x is less than or equal to 1. So 4 times cos x will be less than or equal to 4. Cos square x also will be less than or equal to 4. Cos cube x is also 4 cos cube x is also less than or equal to 4. That is, this term is less than or equal to 4. This term is less than or equal to 4. This term is less than or equal to 4. The sum of all of them will be less than or equal to 12. There is no way the sum of these 3 terms will be equal to 13. So the number of solutions for this given equation will be option D, which is equal to 0. Let us look at the next question. This is a tough question, try to solve it, guys. Yes, many people got the earlier question correct now. Brain Rot, Shankar Sahaj, Mr. Bhaskar, M. Bhaskar, oh, sorry. Gamery, Pradyumna, all of you got it correct. Well done, guys. Please do subscribe to the channel. Please do like this stream. Okay, let us try to solve this question, guys. Okay, in this question we are told that there is a point A which lies between two parallel lines L1 and L2 such that its distances from L1 and L2 are given to be 6 and 3 units respectively. Then the area in square units of the equilateral triangle ABC where the points B and C lie on lines L1 and L2 respectively is. So let us assume that this is L1 and this is L2. There is a point A over here. Its distance from L1 is 6 units and its distance from L2 is 3 units. This is A. Then we have 2 points B and C. This is A, B, and this is C. And this is an equilateral triangle. This is B and this is C. We are required to calculate the area of this equilateral triangle. We know the formula for the area of an equilateral triangle. Formula for an equilateral triangle of side S will be root 3 by 4 S square. So if we can calculate the side of this equilateral triangle, we will definitely solve the question and calculate the area of this equilateral triangle. Let us assume that the equilateral triangle side is B. That is, let this be B, let this be B, and let this be B. Let us draw a perpendicular from C to L2. Let this point be D. Now, let this point be E and let this point be F. This is a right angle triangle. What is the length of BF? This is a right angle triangle. One side is B, which is the hypotenuse. One side is 6. So the third side will be equal to square root of B square minus 36. What is the value of EC? AEC is also a right angle triangle. The hypotenuse is B, one side is 3. So EC is equal to square root of B square minus 9. Similarly, what is the value of BD? This is also a right angle triangle. B is the hypotenuse and this will be 9, CD. This is 6 plus 3 which is equal to 9. So the length of BD will be square root of B square minus 81. Now one thing you have to notice is BF plus BD will be equal to EC. That is the equation that we will be using. That is square root of B square minus 36 plus square root of B square minus 81 is equal to square root of B square minus 9. We can square both sides. We are going to get B square minus 36 plus B square minus 81 plus 2 times square root of B square minus 36 into square root of B square minus 81 is equal to B square minus 9. We can cancel 1 b square and 1 b square. We can take these 3 terms to the right hand side and then the left hand side will be 2 times square root of B square minus 36 into square root of B square minus 81 is equal to 81 plus 36 minus 9, which is 108 minus B square. Again let us square it. So we will be left with 4 times B square minus 36 into B square minus 81 is equal to 108 minus B square whole square. Or we are going to get 4 into B to the power 4 minus, this is 4 into 117 B square plus 4 into 81 into 36 is equal to 108 square minus 2 times B square into 108 plus B to the power 4. This is the equation we have. If you are looking at the constant terms on both sides, this is 4 into 81 into 36. 4 into 81 into 36. This is 2 square, this is 9 square, this is 6 square. This is basically 108 square. So this and this will get cancelled. And what we are left with is 3 into b to the power 4 is equal to b square into what is 4 times 117? 468 minus 216b square, or 3 into b to the power 4 is equal to b square into 252. This is b to the power 4. Or basically you are going to get b square is equal to 84. What are we required to calculate? What we are required to calculate is the area of this equilateral triangle. If the side of an equilateral triangle is b, the area will be root 3 by 4 b square. B square is 81, so this will be equal to 21 root 3. So the area of that equilateral triangle is option C, which is 21 root 3. Let us look at the next question. Guys, we have an excellent question bank for JEE mains. It has close to 10,000 questions and this is being attempted by a lot of students. Definitely do check it out. The link to access the question bank, which is completely for free, is given in the description of this video. You have to just Google search Cracku JEE question bank. To get access to that particular link, just Google search this term Cracku JEE question bank and you'll get the link to access this 10,000 questions which are completely for free. This is an easy question, guys. Try to solve it. Pradyumna, sir, in JEE mains per question in maths, how much time you should take? I would say that it depends on how many questions you are solving. As you solve more and more questions, your speed will improve. If you are just about starting your JEE preparation, a easy question should not take more than 5 to 10 minutes. But what I would stress more on is solving more and more questions on your own on a daily basis. As you solve more and more questions, your speed will improve automatically. Guys, please do like the stream. Yes, Shankar and Pradyumna and Mr. Gamari, all of you got the correct answer. This is an easy question, guys. I'm expecting some people to actually answer it. Let us see. Yes, yes, Bhaskara, you are right. Let us try to solve this question. We are required to calculate the remainder when 11 to the power 1011 plus 1011 to the power 11 is divided by 9. Let us try to figure out what is 1011. 1011 is 3 into 337. So this number 1011 is actually a multiple of 3. So the second term is 3 to the power 11 into 337 to the power 11. 9 is 3 square. So 9 definitely divides the second term. So when the second term is divided by 9, the remainder is 0. what is the remainder when the first term is divided by 9? 11 is 9 plus 2. So the remainder when 11 to the power 1011 is divided by 9 is the same as the remainder when 2 to the power 1011 is divided by 9. We know that 2 cube is 8 and 8 leaves a remainder of minus 1 when divided by 9. So 2 to the power 1011 is, because we know that 1011 is 3 into 337, this is 8 to the power 337 divided by 9. The same remainder will be the answer. 8 is 9 minus 1. So the remainder will be minus 1 to the power 337 when divided by 9. This will equal minus 1. But when we are saying that the remainder is minus 1, what we are actually saying is that the remainder will be 9 minus 1, which is equal to 8. So the answer for this question is option B. The first term leaves a remainder of 8 when divided by 9. The second term is a multiple of 9, so it leaves a remainder of 0. Overall, the remainder will be equal to 8. Let us look at the next question, guys. This is the last question for today. Try to solve it. Yeah, Shankar Sahaj, Bhaskar Rao, Pradyumna, Brain Rot, all of you got the correct answer. Well done. Please do like the stream and please do subscribe to this channel. Pradyumna, you are very good, man. You got it very quickly. Well done. Yes, Bhaskar Rao, you are correct. Okay. The total number of positive integral solutions x, y and z such that x into y into z is 24 is. Let us do the prime factorization of 24. 24 is 2 cube into 3. So if x into y into z is equal to 24, x into y into z is equal to 2 cube into 3. All of them, x, y and z, will be of the form 2 to the power something into 3 to the power something. Let us assume that x is 2 to the power a1 into 3 to the power b1. Let y be 2 to the power a2 into 3 to the power b2. And let z be 2 to the power a3 into 3 to the power b3. So the sum of a1 plus a2 plus a3 will be equal to 3. So a1 plus a2 plus a3 is equal to 3. And the sum of b1 plus b2 plus b3 will be equal to 1. How many solutions are there for the second equation? b1 plus b2 plus b3 has 3 solutions. How many solutions are there for the first equation? We know the formula for the number of non-negative integral solutions for a given equation. If you have x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus dot 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 plus xr is equal to n, and if you are told that all of them are integers and they are non-negative, the number of solutions for this will be n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. So in this case, it will be 3 plus 3 minus 1 c3 minus 1, which is equal to 5c2, which is equal to 10. So the first equation has 10 solutions. The second equation has 3 solutions. The total solutions for this given equation will be 10 into 3, which is 30. That is it for today, guys. I hope you found this useful. Please do like the stream and please do subscribe to this channel. Shankar Sahaj, you are correct. The correct answer is 30.